Hey everybody, this is Craig Cottle and I'm the Director of Nature Reliance School. Observation and awareness skills are some of the most important aspects of any type of training environment that you need to develop. Whether you're training for self-defense, or you're training for the ability to have a tactical mindset, or you're a hunter, outdoorsman, or anything of that nature, observation and awareness is something you definitely need to be developing. What we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at this area right here from a tracker's perspective to show you how you can start developing your observation and awareness skills. What we have here is a fantastic opportunity to start developing some observation and awareness skills. From a tracker's perspective, we're going to look at this area right here, and we'll often refer to this as a track trap, a spore pit, a track pit, a tracker's pit, any number of things you'll see depending upon who is leading a seminar or leading you and guiding you on learning how to track. But in essence, what we have is a place here in the middle of this forest where there's a lot of mud, there's a lot of moisture on the ground, and it's really easy to capture tracks. So, from that perspective, what we want to do is talk about how we can see some tracks, start to develop our observation and awareness skills, so that when we go outdoors, we can apply these in an urban setting, in a rural setting. We can utilize this from a tactical perspective, from a hunting perspective, just as simple outdoorsmanship skills. These are going to be some fantastic ways to look at it. The first thing I want to note about this pit is that from the vantage point that you are looking at it, you will be able to see some tracks running through here and running through here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get from that vantage point as well to make sure I point them out to you. But what I want to do is make sure you understand that I have set you up so that your vantage point looking at this track trap is perfect. And what I mean by that is we always refer to, when we're teaching our tracking seminars, is sun, track, you. In that way, the sun hitting a track casts shadows on the side that you are on. Therefore, you'll be able to see some more of the tracks or the disturbance or whatever it might be that you're looking for. So in essence, the position that I'm in is a poor position to be in to be able to see more tracks. We've got sun, me, and then the track. So therefore, the sun is shining on this side. I cannot see very much. Well, I can. But from this perspective, you're not going to be able to see as much as you can from that side. With that said, I'm going to switch positions, and we're going to come up there, and I'm going to point them out to you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a couple of sticks. There's one. There's the other. What you can see here are just the beginnings of some of these two track lines, and these are white-tailed deer that we're looking at. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the other side and place these sticks. The point I want to make with this, and we're going to take two camera angles to make sure that you get the vantage point from where you are now, which is perfect, to get on the other side so you can see how basically these tracks are getting ready to disappear. So in essence, again, the sun is shining over in this direction, comes down and hits the track. Because there's disturbance, there's shadows that are cast there, and that is basically what you can see real easily from the perspective that you're looking at it all. If we change up and look from the other direction, it's going to be difficult. So let's take a look. I'll walk over to the other side in the middle of these tracks, and let's just assume that they stop right here, and they stop right here. So what we'll do next is we'll take another camera angle so you can see how these disappear. All we've changed for you now is your vantage point. What we're looking at right here and right here are the first two sticks that I placed. Your vantage point before was right there on that road. We've changed that up now. You're exactly opposite of that. Running right through here on your left, my right hand, and your right, in this area right here, are the two track lines that you could easily see before. And here are the last two sticks that I placed. With the sun coming out like it just did, take a look. It's very difficult for you to be able to see those tracks unless you're used to doing this already. But from the other perspective, on the other side, it was a whole lot easier to see those tracks. Again, all we're wanting you to get out of this is the fact that just being aware of where the sun is could help you tremendously. If you're in a tactical situation, let's say you're doing a combat tracking situation, you're hunting, whatever it might be, just by placing yourself in a different position based upon the sun will help you to see more tracks. So let's say that I'm helping someone track a deer. They shoot a deer and they didn't take a good shot and they have to track it for an extended period of time. Be cognizant of where the sun is so that you can place yourself and you can see more of those tracks. One of the things that's often happens is that people just get right on top of the track and they, irregardless of where the sun is, and it puts you in a real compromised position to be able to see the track itself. In a combat situation, it's going to be even worse because you're not going to be able to see tracks, and then somebody who's counter-tracking perhaps could even set that up and use it to their advantage. So from that perspective, this is a really good skill, just observation and awareness of where the sun is and how you can utilize it to see more tracks so that you can be a better tactical operator, so that you can be a better hunter, and quite frankly, so you can just be a better outdoorsman. So with that said, we appreciate you watching. As all things with Nature Reliance School, come on, join in. Let's learn together.